Hello and welcome back for what will be our level 4 episode of Fellowship of the Forge. Just like me to forget the name of the series after 3 episodes. Must be this pouring rain, this filthy weather we've got here in the harbour. As you can see, the beasts are amusing themselves in the water down below. Quite a bit to tell, haven't we, from level 4, so let's get stuck into it. Spells, I got a decent one, Scorch, first level 2. So I noticed that the Sorcerer doesn't get a level 2 spell until 4th level, whereas our Arti friend over there, halfway across the pool by now, is she was already benefiting from level 2 spells from the 3rd level. So that was interesting. Um, Halfway through, in fact, just after the world's closed for that unannounced update they made, I rejigged a little bit the enhancements because one damaging spell just wasn't cutting it. So I sort of split it a little bit between the fire and the acid for now. So I've got full metas on both these spell-like abilities. You do have to be right up close and personal to hit things with these, which I suppose is helpful because at the moment I'm kind of attracting the attention as well for the bear to sit back and do the shooting. She has, as a artificer bonus feat for level 4, she got the rapid shot, so she's got all the basic ranged feats she needs now: point blank, rapid shot and precise shot. And I'm trying my best to convince her to stand still when possible to build up the stacks of the Archer's Focus, which she's not very happy about
Very
either.
difficult. The ants bites the bear's bum, so the bear's bum needs to
Okay.
move.
Well, I have no room to talk because in the previous series with Red, I was forever moving all over the place, having stuff chasing me and whatnot. So yeah, I'm sure all would say the same because she was never able to heal me because I was never there. So yes, we've just got the few points in Warforged for the Mechanist, which is doing really well for both of us, by the way. Even with my only having repair light damage, I'm able to heal the bear reasonably well now. She's got that too. Between that and the reconstruct staff I have, scepter rather, I have over 100 repair power, and that side of it's going well. Also, I'm noticing it's been a long, long time, years since I played a sorcerer. I'm noticing happily the speed of the casting. Like if she's ever in trouble, the bear, and I just start hammering away on this. Look at the cooldown. You can just bang in these spells, and it's hitting for a semi decent amount at the this lower level, critting quite often too, which is nice. But we're in and around the 20-25 for a normal one, sometimes more. So given the fact we only have like 150 hit points apiece, I think that's great, and she's able to do the same for me. Now, we haven't managed to find her a repair spell power item yet, but she has the advantage of being able to use the repair moderate damage, so it kind of equals out, and we're both healing very well. So that side of the plan's definitely coming to fruition. What else did we have? No, oh yes. So gear-wise, I've put a couple of extra bits in that I found. Spare ring slot, so I threw in a little bit of spell resistance there. The basic mimic items aren't terrible for this level, so we've got 5 DR. In fact, I should take off that docent now that I started with, because the DR there, DR magic, is going to very quickly be useless. But this 5 DR is going to serve as well, I think. Some nice fortification on there too. And here we've got our first item for some extra health points. So you can see I've managed to get myself to a reasonably the same state as what the bear is now, 150 odd a piece. So that's not too terrible. Otherwise, everything is as it was. I'm guessing there'll be a big clear out when the Fey gear comes, much bigger on the bear side than mine. I put the combustion gloves back for the fire spell power and crit, which has enabled me to add an acid stick there to make the most of this acid spray, this fully meted acid spray. I guess I won't be keeping with that for too much longer, but for now it helps, and if we get things like ooze that are immune to fire, or anything that's immune to fire, at least I can contribute, so that's something. Any gear on your side? Oh, of course there is. Have you equipped your new crossbow?
Let me check. Yes. Level 4, right? Yes.
Yes, yeah. It Do you know how to do a weapon set so you could put the crossbow and the
Mm-hmm.
rune arm to? Oh, you've done that with it, have you? Okay. So this
Yes.
this new crossbow we crafted has good and bludgeon on it. Is adamantine for the golems and that, which is great, and has a ruby of ghostbane slotted. So we're hoping it's going to be good to go until perhaps even level 10. That should be that should serve us well. You've been doing well anyway, haven't you, with the crossbow and the damage, and I think you're enjoying the rune arm as well. I hadn't seen a rune arm used, and I certainly hadn't used one myself, apart from just to add a sort of an imbue to bow damage. So it's nice to see some of the options available. We
Mm-hmm.
thought for this one we would have a run through the Cerulean Hills. So there's a couple of older quests in here, and then the 4 from the Gatekeeper chain. I think that ought to do us for this episode. See how we go on. There are one or two half decent items. You were asking if there's anything decent in here. Level 3 items, and yeah, some of them aren't bad. I would guess you've probably got most of them, but for people who have less substantial piles of gear to go at, I think this is one of
So
the.
let's go. Let's go. Let's
I'm
go. Let's
going.
go.
I'm
Let's
in
go.
front of the door.
Ah,
I was
ah.
waiting for you, madam. No, 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 no. Look at the map.
What?
No, too
I
late.
went to the wrong place.
Yep, come out.
Yeah, going out.
Disaster before we even start.
I was being patient.
It's that dragon thing you sat on. If it doesn't get 30 chickens every hour, I think there's trouble.
Gets hungry. Mm-hmm.
Trenchy gallinas.
A dusty caravan blocks the road
Right.
to the west.
Now this will be a test because there's a lot of things here and it can go wrong quite quickly, this, if we let it. I think, no, jump. I think you need to be level 5 to get the next level from jump. Resistances, because the bear has the bear's in charge of the resistance spell at the moment. We'll have a keep an eye on things. I think it's mostly just melee and ranged here, but
But
if we happen to see anything,
Things look
we
peaceful
can.
on the road to Nash's farm,
We've got
but the
stuff
hills
coming here.
echo with distant shouts and the barking of dogs.
So that was the new
just a
Scorch.
sec.
Just a sec.
Um, The wax just sent me a message like, no, 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 this cannot be the best.
All right.
Because we would never play a workforce to Artifice.
Ah. How does it? How can he see what you're playing?
Well, when you check who is in the game, uh,
Oh, so he's actually
you
on the
can see.
game. He hasn't played for years, I don't think, has he?
Yeah, he can. Uh,
The orc raiders have thrown
he
out
can
a
play it for a
poisonous
while.
blockade across the road to discourage anyone from returning to the
Is there
forest.
anything coming behind? Oh, there's loads, Annie. Let's deal with all this stuff. Oh my God. Yeah, this is a big group. How are you liking your new crossbow?
He's giving some good damage.
Good. So I'm still having the problem I expect to have for a little while yet. A lot of the enemies are saving against my spells, so taking much reduced damage. And here, of course, this is your job, Annie. Those three up there, there's no chance of me getting them. Unless they do that and come down. Yes, nice. It is doing some decent damage, that. Okay. Up here, I think. So I'm only using the 3 offensive spells. The 2 spell-like abilities, the Acid at Plague here. Acid and Fire hands. And then the Scorch, which is unmeted. Hammer him. Yes, nice. Didn't want that crown in my face. Yeah, the quick cooldown
Rises in the distance.
has surprised me somewhat on these sorcerer spells. Even the Scorch, the non-spell-like ability, that's got a very quick cooldown. So I'm able to really throw more things in very quickly, even only having 3 to use.
Angry orc cries bellow from behind the houses as the flames go out.
I took a big hammering there. Nice. Yeah, we've got the healing quite nicely covered, haven't we? Which is just as well as I seem to be face tanking most things. Boss coming here. I know it's difficult in this situation, but try to stay in one place if you can, especially against that boss. Build up those stacks.
The local orcs will think twice
Nice.
before raiding another farmstead in the Cerulean hills.
Okay, crude bauble. That's not terrible actually. Lesser false life, fortification, goes in the trinket slot.
I have.
You have already,
Have it. Mm-hmm.
so you don't want it passing. Okay,
Mm-mm.
I'll take it. Yeah, the amount of opponents there, that can very quickly go wrong. So I'm quite pleased with how that went. Between your rune arm and the
A dusty caravan.
And the spells that are beginning to be more useful. I think we're doing okay. So we'll go and do the other old quest first, and then we'll do the 4 newer gatekeeper ones. A couple of explorer areas here in these vines.
Rotted wood overgrown with several vines.
This caravan has been looted and ripped to pieces. Judging from the debris, this happened quite recently. The road continues east into territory controlled by hostile Gruul tribe orcs.
Okay. Yes, that quiver of alacrity, not having to mess about clicking the boots all the time, is quite nice. I have to wait until level 6, I think it is, to get a half decent pair of speed boots on.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just drop down off the side of this thing.
The nearby totems are newly built. The Gruul tribe orcs must have taken over this riverbed only recently.
Okay. Oh, boss here. Loving these jets of flame going all over the place. It's quite
Quite good as well.
it's
Is
not
the
bad, is it? It's
big
not
damage.
bad.
No, it
It's-
gives big damages.
It's quite immersive. There's a chest here if you want it, Annie. Oh, where's all that coming from?
Was from your behind.
And was it now?
Mhm.
It's not me who lives on a diet of eggs and mango.
So why he was on your behind?
The Gruul tribe has
Explain.
transformed the 2 islands in the center of the
Okay,
river
there's some wolves here. You might
The orcs must be
see
holding the
them,
captives at the very heart of
but I don't think I will. Oh no, it's just round this corner, isn't it, the wolves? I'll try and block the door. There can be a boss here.
It must be the orc commander.
Is there something out there as well, Annie?
The wolves.
Oh, oh, so there were some wolves out here. My bad. Sorry.
The wolves.
And in typical
Don't worry.
fashion, you didn't say anything.
Hmm.
Boss here. Nice. Now there's definitely more wolves here. Have you come to a decision about the rune arms?
This one here gives higher damage.
Wolves behind. You prefer the is it Squillum one?
The one from Salt Marsh, yes,
Okay.
is higher damage and better chance to hit, because even if it's not on a straight line, it still hits the enemies.
Let's ask our question then, eh? Because neither of us knows the answer. We were wondering, because neither of us has much experience, if any, of actually using a rune arm, other than to provide a little bonus damage to whatever weapon you're using. So the question was,
It must be one of the captives.
If, for example, extra fire power, um, spell power, right?
Yes.
So if one arm is fire,
A
let's
captive
suppose.
lies
If you
inside
have
the
more
entrance.
fire spell power, you will increase the damage gave by your fire rune arm. That's
That's the
what I was
question.
involved.
Now, we would have to assume yes, because like on your dragon rune arm at the moment, that comes with fire power, doesn't it? And in fact, they're all like that.
Mm-hmm.
They all come with the power to match the type of blast that they're doing. So I would assume that
Mm.
they do. There's another captive. In fact, can we even? I think we have to go and get this other captive first, which is around here.
You freed Lady
There we
Ashdale
go.
and her bodyguards from
Now I
the
think we
roots.
can open that last area. You probably already have, knowing you. Yeah, I thought so. God. Leave the
You
bear
know me well.
for one moment, and you come back, and the situation is in utter anarchy.
Good shit.
I beg your pardon, madam.
With Ragnar dead, the Ghoul tribe's plan to ransom captives taken from the Cerulean guilds has been ended.
You were supposed to be looking after the hostages.
They are grown up.
So thief tools again, I'm not passing over because I think you've got 600 or so
No, no,
plus 5 ones,
money.
haven't you? So
Yeah.
those are definitely worth saving, aren't they, from previous lives, and gives you a big boost to disabling things.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, that's not taken long.
The
That's 2
road
quests and she's
continues
already
east as
falling
the
back asleep again.
territory controlled by hostile Ghoul
We'll
tribes.
make it as quick as we
Ay,
can,
ay.
eh?
No, I'm not asleep. I was just stretching or scratching? Stretching.
Scratching would be if you are feeling itchy. Stretching would
I'm
be
not
if you
feeling
want to
itchy.
sort of.
Goddess of
I'm not
agriculture,
feeling itchy. I had took a
offering
shower
service to
yesterday.
farmers was to
Okay.
the left. From the looks of the land being rewarded.
There's a chest up here if you want
Ay,
it.
mm, ay, ay, ay. You can't leave a little chest behind.
I thought not.
Wee, 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 wee. Alright.
I don't think there's any special resistances here. We'll take force damage, but there's not a lot we can do about that.
You've entered the ruined temple by its long-abandoned rear entrance. Foxpaw came here to find some sort of sacred bounty. It's time for you to figure out just what that was. This otherwise tranquil chamber is tainted by the telltale
Yeah, they're
scent
all making
of
their
blood.
reflex saves. That's not particularly great, is it? The quick cooldown is really helping us, isn't it, on these spells? That is some remnant under there, but I can't get to it.
The air grows more humid as
So
you
it's
approach
kill
the
rather
next
than
chamber.
crowd control, because I don't really have any crowd control. What was that? Was that your dog that just complained?
Don't know.
I've tried to heal it. Oh, yeah, it's close to top, so it's not doing bad. Oh, wrong way, Annie. Sorry. Steady. Hey, that's one way of getting you to stand in place. Run past everything. You've got a group. Group.
Clanking can be heard echoing down the hallway. Why is the
There's,
sound
there's nothing for it. She's just got to be in the middle of everything.
goddess of nature?
Always was my playstyle, so to change it suddenly is not easy.
No. And now that I can imagine. Now these you can pick off from distance. They'll come wandering out when I go in here.
Oh, out of ammo. 1 second. I did a normal.
Aha! I think you've got a few to go before you catch up with me on that score. My classic one is to start the thing without any ammo.
Cool, damp air rose up.
Oh, knock it down. Who did that? Are you, no. How did we get the knockdown there? I've no idea. It's usually that feet win through the trees, but I don't think either of us has it at the moment.
I don't know. I had run away cowardly.
No. The bear wouldn't run away. Right, Hood of Unrest
You hear
time.
the scrape of metal claws on stone.
Go, Sorcerer tank. Oh, crikey, that's
Oh
not
my
gone well.
God.
No, you carry on. You just carry on shooting him. Stay in one place and just shoot him, yeah.
Collapses into a heap,
And then
and
shoot these
sparks of
two if you can see
electricity
them.
Jump into the nearby rune-carved stones.
That one looked like you absolutely hammered it.
The air grows warm here, where the light streams in from above the stone circle. A single massive apple
Good
rests
show.
on the ground
Woohoo!
beside you. It seems to glow.
Point to the DDO store.
You
I have
find the
some
sacred
goggles
bounty
here. Search
Fox
3,
Paw
Deadly
is
2.
now to return to the gatekeepers.
I'll leave them to
Wow.
you. They're level 5, just in case you're interested.
Thank you. Dagger of Liturgist is useful or is
What is that? I don't know.
vengeful and
Oh,
manslayer.
I can see. Hang on. It's a melee, so not useful for us right now. No.
Hmm.
And I don't see you doing a dagger build anytime in the near future. With
I
the,
did a dagger ranger one time.
you did a dagger ranger. All right.
Mm-mm. A dagger rogue. Sorry.
All right. Right. Yeah. Oh, you do have a rogue to go, don't you? With Bayleaf.
Yeah, but I was thinking on doing because since I have the staff and I never
Yes.
played the rogue with
I
the staff.
think you enjoyed the monk staff build as well, didn't you? So I think you'd probably be better, and it'd be better leveling, in my opinion, anyway. The stick build over the
Maybe
dagger.
my next life can be the rogue because I can make a good use of the staff I have.
You certainly can. Warforged rogue?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Hey, joking aside, it's we've on um, both classes where healing could be an issue. We've got around it, especially the sorcerer. Without being warforged, you are really struggling healing wise. I'm guessing most of them would just wander around smashing everything up on Reaper 1 with a hireling trailing behind.
Before she disappeared, Lily Hargrove returned home in search of something bright and loud. All you see when you enter is an old woman sitting alone by the fire. She doesn't seem to notice you. The old woman rambles on, her thoughts clouded by some
Okay,
terrible
let's
experience.
defend this door.
Suddenly, a shadow passes over her face. The garden! The garden! She gasps. You find a dull and rusted scythe among the other garden tools in this workshop.
You should be able to
You
get
take
us.
it with you.
Don't go in the room. Let's
Perhaps you'll
just
need it
hold the
again
door
someday.
here. There's a nice little bit of extra range on that Scorch. Even then, it's still short range, isn't it? But a lot less. Oh, we just true sight for this. Okay. Rust monster
You see
time.
signs that some monsters have taken up residence in this
That was a
workshop.
funny old rune arm shot. What happened there?
They spring from the dirt and attack.
Why?
It seemed to sort of go round in a circle, didn't it, that thing?
Yeah, it doesn't go on a straight line.
Does it hit one target or more than one?
It seems like it hits one or two. I don't have sure yet.
I think it's called a
Emerge
assault
into the
shot,
hot
isn't it?
And find yourself on the
Mhm.
back
We're still
porch.
learning a bit, aren't we,
Use
for
the
that?
scythe to cut down the bamboo that is sprung up around the back porch. Before you stretches an overgrown
Oh,
wasteland.
crap birds.
The remains of the family's crop. You pause, struck by a headache, as a cold voice sounds around you.
I still
Come
haven't learned
here,
to use the
a
caustic shot.
little bit farther.
Because if I press only the
You hear the
caustic shot,
ghostly voice again.
I don't know.
You
To
can
learn.
press it in between doing your normal shots.
Okay.
I think if you just have the left mouse button held down to do your normal shots and then you press the caustic, the next available shot will be a caustic one.
Lily's family turns in surprise to see their estranged daughter.
Mm,
They notice that something about her seems wrong. Unhinged, even.
I'll be far, far away.
Briar screams as the
We
bird
didn't quite
descends
discuss
upon
where you
Rosemary
were with your
Sage.
enhancements, did we? So far,
Lily
I
says,
think you've got a bit like me, the minimal in the Warforged tree, haven't you? And then the rest is in the Battle Engineer. So we've got the Rune Arm, Recharge. What else is there that you've taken in there? Oh crikey, mashed. Gonna have to learn to move a bit more. That's the point at which I realise I'm not an actual tank.
Voice echoing through the clearing and sending a sharp pain to your skull.
Yeah, Rune Arm Recharge, and you've gone down that crossbow line as well, haven't you, for
You found Rosemary's song
a little bit more
Most
hit
of
and
the
damage.
pages are torn and missing.
Kinetic
Perhaps there's
sphere.
someone else nearby that can deliver a song back to the gatekeepers.
Don't think I don't do anything with force, do I? At least not until much later. Do you have that, Annie? Do you want it for your collection?
Finally return to the gatekeepers.
Okay.
And leave
It
this
won't help
cursed
you this
place
life,
behind you.
but you never know. Actually, if you were doing some casting, I think you would use force, but much later on. I think it's the level 6 spell, what's it called? The one that knocks everybody down. Tactical detonation. I think that's half fire, half force, if I remember right.
I'm thinking about the wizard. Me.
Alright, okay. Warforged wizard? It's a possibility, because like the sorcerer, the wizard gets the... But you're more likely to do the pale master, I think. And heal by negative energy.
The old mine here has long since collapsed.
Because knowing you, you'll want to do a
Some
melee
must have
wizard.
Dug one too many times.
Of course. Of course. Ay, ay. I can't wait to be in the middle of the end.
Is that why you're so keen to play this character, to get it out of the way? First because you don't like the way it looks, and second because you have to
Oh,
stand back.
impressively. Impressively, I'm enjoying. It's been fun.
Good. Well, something different, as long as it works, is
You've arrived
is
at the
often
main
fun.
shaft of the abandoned mine.
Yeah, it's
Secure the
being fun.
construct
Something
and
very
prevent
different from
Now,
what I'm used to.
now we're gonna really
all
need
master
you
miners
because I only have one
Another
spell
place
that
to
will
look
work
for
in
rare
here.
feeds. Entry to mine 2A is forbidden due to collapsed floor,
So I'll
dangerous
go and
terrain,
create a
and
distraction, I guess.
the rotting wood snaps as you step on it, dropping you into the fiery pit below. You don't see any way to get back, so forward is the only
So
option.
here, definitely try to stand and build those stacks up. I'll do all the jumping around and try to keep them a little bit distracted. You just hammer them. Nice. You ready for the next set of happy customers? Oh, I got smashed.
Well, you are out of range.
Okay. Same deal for the end, I'm afraid. I don't think I can do anything to the boss. In fact, it might be worse than that. I might actually heal him if I hit him.
Wait 1 second, I'm
A
bringing
nearby
my
Canith crystal hums with magical
my
energy.
dog back.
It's
Okay.
connected to a barrier that blocks the path forward.
Where's the dog? Oh, where's the dog? Son?
I think we're going to soon get to a stage where it spends more time dead and we just use it for pulling levers.
UMD, spellcraft. What do I want?
I think you have a decent spellcraft, don't you? Or I could
Spellcraft
try.
18.
You try.
Repair 21.
The barrier fades,
Good stuff.
and a wave of searing
I
heat
use
buffets your
repair.
face.
I'm gonna
An
go and, as
ancient
you would
magnet
say,
field
call
rumbles
attention.
about in the large chamber ahead.
Oof. I'll try and get that one away from you if I can. Ooh, spamming the heal.
Yeah, I need to move this tactic of being
I'm
stuck
just, all I'm
there.
doing is
Doesn't
giving
work.
you heal and running round to try and distract them a bit.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah! Oof, oof.
What's
I used
damaging
the
you so
hood of
much?
unrest.
I'm giving
Oh
it
my god.
everything
This
I've
is
got.
I know, this is the hardest one until now.
I'm surprised at this actually. I thought you would be quite good for damaging these.
No, I'm giving yellow numbers to them.
Leaving only
Even with the
sound
At least
adamantine thing, yellow numbers.
to them is green. Just to the boss was yellow.
The boss, I think the boss is a golem, so I would have hoped that... oh, now this is an interesting item, is it? Oh, I think the legendary version of it has... repair power, but it still could be interesting for you because you like intelligence and you also like sunder because your shots further up the tree, your special shots use this shatter thing, so I'm dropping it for you.
Okay. Thank you. Do you want the battle worn medal? I already have it.
What's that? That's actually a
Charisma and
decent item for me, but I've got the runic trinket in that slot at the moment. I'll take it if you don't want it.
That's it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, that was by far the toughest quest so far, wasn't it? Perhaps an illustration of what happens when things are fire immune or maybe even healed by fire, because I was just left with my single acid spray
The old mine
and my
has since collapsed.
repair light damage. We
Someone
could have
must
done
have
with that
dug
being a
plunge
repair
in many
medium for that
times.
encounter, couldn't we?
It would be good.
Yes, I'm quite surprised there wasn't a death there. Seeing what we saw at the end, but I was surprised we struggled so much at the end. I shouldn't have been really, because I was basically a passenger for most of that one. Hopefully we can make up for that a bit here.
The local orcs have transformed this cave into a shrine. Something glimmers nearby. It must be one of the visions revealed by the gatekeeper's spell. A groan from the nearby camp shows that this orc elder is
That's
alive,
more like
though not
it,
many people
yes.
see guests.
Watch them all burn. Oh, guess who forgot to put their Reaper points on after having told you to do so? That's why I'm still...
Oh no.
I've always got to forget something. The last... towards the end of the last one with Ol, it took me about four episodes in Epic to remember to switch my mantle on. Okay, hang on. Wait, oh no! Fear Reaper's gotta
Fear
go.
Reaper there. Fear Reaper.
Okay. We don't have any of the bears or bulls strength, do we? Apart from the fact you are known as the bear. Okay, let's get in there. Yes, the Reaper
Ahead is a
points
small
would have
fountain
given me a bit
flanked by
more
two large bears.
spell DC, I
Fortunately
think.
for you, these particular bears are stuffed.
Not to mention a bit more defense. We were about level, weren't we? 150 each on the hit points, and now you're way ahead.
Yeah, why I am so much ahead?
It's the
What
Reaper
gives?
points. Remember, every point you put in Grim Barricade is worth 8 hit points
Oh
in
yes,
Reaper
that's it.
mode.
Bull skulls
Oh, I
decorate this
forgot to
modest
touch the
fountain.
thing, I think.
You
Clear
forgot?
water gushes out into the
I
basin.
forgot to touch the other side.
Oh! Oh, okay. I think there might be some more here.
A screen blocks your path, decorated with masks and totems. To your surprise, one of the totems begins to speak. Gain strength and endurance to reach
You can
the
also
home
take a
of the
potion to
elders.
bypass these
Yes, you
things
can.
too, right?
Yeah. So what you're really saying is if we'd have been a bit more organised, we wouldn't have needed to inflict this pain upon ourselves. But where then would be the entertainment for the masses? They like to see grovelling adventurers within a hair's breadth of death, like this Fear Reaper now. Oh my god, and the Carnage Reaper. We're going to have to go for that fear somehow, aren't we? We're going to have to... Oh, you can just shoot him. Well done, well done. Alright, got everything coming now.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, the crowns will do that. Big crits. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't thinking you could just sit there quite happily and smash the Fear Reaper. Happy days. Oh, birds behind. Careful, Annie, that's a bit of a precarious situation. Okay, ready for some more? Having done a ranged last time around on the recording, I must say it's lovely to get to the birds and bats and that kind of thing and be able to slaughter them like this. Kind of feels like karma. Is there a Reaper in there? Hopefully not. Okay, Hood of Unrest, and I'm going to go and cause as much nuisance as I
That is,
can.
that is, that
Is
is,
there?
that is, that is a
Okay,
Reaper.
hit him, Annie, hit him. I'll try and keep the boss busy. You hit the Reaper, kill him. And then just stand in one place and hammer the boss. There's going to be some bats and things coming soon. Well done. Now can you see on your buff bar the maybe up to as much as 15 stacks of that focus thing?
I think I have 11.
Yeah, it makes a really big difference.
You found what the initiate was sent to retrieve. The skull of an orc elder. Yet who
Bottle
was
of
it that sent
Shadows.
the initiate to plunder this
Bottle of
sacred site?
Shadows.
And why?
That's a nice
Do you
one.
want?
What do you have in your trinket slot?
Runic.
Runic.
Runic trinket.
You should definitely equip this bottle instead, I think, because you're not really doing casting at the moment. Maybe not much at all this life. So things that boost stats are more important to you, and that will stack with everything else.
Mm.
Or if you want blur, you could possibly put bottle of smoke for the blur, although that's less useful on Reaper. Actually, the runic trinket will be helping your rune arm to land, won't it? So there is that. But so
Because of
too,
the DC.
yes, but so too would having more on your casting stat. If the profane bonus takes your intelligence to an even number, you're getting more. We can recall out of there. You're getting more damage out of that. I think that concludes this episode, staring up at this starry sky. So yes, the one I should really have expected it with the all the fire immune stuff. I should have I didn't quite expect the nightmare we had at the end. I think we did quite well to survive there, and that was an illustration of the fast casting. I mean, that was only a repair light damage I was using, and somehow we managed not to die there. So I'll take that. Would
Good
be
games.
yes, not bad at all. That we're what are we? We're in the middle of level 4, aren't we? So we can I think probably marketplace next time around for the. Oh, it won't be recorded obviously because we've done the level 4. We can do the catacombs and the couple down the sewers there, I think. Okay, thank you very much as always for looking. We almost bought it, didn't we, in that one quest, but managed to save it at the end, so not too bad. I think spell-wise, my fledgling sorcerer is definitely looking a bit better than he was when just messing about with the one burning hands. So not too bad, but we did get a real illustration there, didn't we, of the problems of the spell immunity. There are a lot of fire type opponents in the early leveling process, just as there are a lot of immune to cold, read undead stuff. So for people focusing in either of those areas, either you need something to try and strip the immunity, like the Tiefling's Scorch, or you need viable alternatives. In this case, it's the Bear's Crossbow. Okay, speak to you next time. Take care.
Bye.